See if I can get some of everything. That'll do. That's so good. Hey everybody, what is up? Welcome back to Vegan Vegan Blog. In case you don't know, my name is Melissa and I share my vegan recipes and how I live my life to show you how simple being vegan can be. Today I'm just gonna throw together some lunch and I'm gonna make like a spicy ramen noodle stir fry, and I wanted to kind of show you guys that process, and then I'll share the recipe with you on my blog as well. So as you guys know, I have been doing kind of pantry friendly recipes on my channel like every other YouTuber who does recipes. And I'm still going to be doing mostly pantry friendly, but I don't know about you, but I have found that I can get pretty much everything at the grocery store. The biggest things that I can't find sometimes are rice and tofu. But other than that, I'm not having a huge difficulty finding what I want. So I'm going to just be incorporating some more ingredients that aren't necessarily 100% pantry friendly. So in the stir fry, I think I'm gonna throw in some vegan chicken, and then I got some gochujang paste, which you can get. I got mine at Kroger or Fred Meyer if you're here in the PNW. So this recipe is still incredibly pantry friendly, but it's not like 100% like what I would be making in like apocalyptic times where I can't find certain foods. So my husband is going to be helping me film this video, and that's always fun when we get together and do that. So I hope that you guys enjoy. Let's get into it. Okay, so before we get started cooking, let me give you a rundown on the ingredients and what my plan is. So for the actual ramen for the stir fry, I'm just gonna be using these top ramen. The soy sauce flavor is vegan. However, I'm going to discard the seasoning packet and make my own sauce, but I'm gonna boil up these noodles and use them in the stir fry. And then the vegetables I'm gonna be stir frying are this broccoli, some mushrooms, and then I have some cilantro and scallions. I'll put some in and put some as toppings. And then I'm just gonna use this Morningstar Farms chicken strips. And then last, I'm gonna be making a sauce out of, I got this gochujang at the store's Korean red chili sauce, and I've always wanted to try it, and I finally got some. And then I just have some soy sauce, some rice vinegar, I'll put some lime juice in there, and then just some brown sugar. So that's what we're working with, and I'll show you guys how I actually make this. Oh, and then I just thought I'm gonna throw some fresh onion and garlic in there too, because of course. Okay, so first I'm just gonna chop up my onions and garlic, and I actually saw how to cut an onion for minimal waste on TikTok, so we're gonna go ahead and try that out. So I usually would just chop off the ends and then cut it in half and dice it, but what you're supposed to do apparently is cut it this way, leaving the ends, and then you can just flip them and cut off just the tiny little tips at each side. Genius. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep cutting these up, mince that up, and then I'll show you guys stir frying the dish. All right, so I have the pan heated up to a medium-high heat, and I'm just gonna add the onion first. We do a ton of onion because Eric loves onions, so you definitely don't have to do a whole onion. We'll let that saute for a few minutes, and then we'll add in our garlic and broccoli. All right, so the onions are sauteing, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw together the sauce. So I'm just gonna kind of eyeball it, and we'll see how it comes out. I'm gonna add like a tablespoon of gochujang to start. It doesn't smell incredibly spicy like I thought that it would, so we might add some more of it. And then I'm gonna add some soy sauce, maybe like 2 tablespoons. And then vinegar, rice wine vinegar, maybe like a teaspoon or 2. Okay. And then I'm gonna add some lime. That's gonna give it a nice kick. All right, I'm gonna start with just 1 wedge, and then we'll taste it and see if it needs some more. And then last, I'm just gonna add a little bit of brown sugar. Maybe 2 teaspoons. Okay, I'm gonna give this a stir, and then we'll see how it tastes. So we're just gonna add a little bit more gochujang, and then we find that it's not really spicy at all, so we're gonna add a little bit of sriracha. I just have an off-brand Kroger sriracha, but whatever one you have works. Okay, so we will taste this, and then I'll show you guys adding in the veggies and the vegan chicken. So we have our sauce put together, and then I've added in the noodles. Those should only take about 5 minutes to cook, so just keep an eye on them so they don't get all mushy and weird. So I've chopped up our mushroom, broccoli, and then I have some garlic that I'll mince with the little mincer thing into there. So first I'm gonna add the chicken since it's cold and frozen and give it some time to cook. Just add that much. And then I'll just pop all my veggies in there. Oops. And then let me grab my garlic mincer and I'll mince the garlic in there as well. Okay, so our vegan chicken and vegetables have been sauteing for about 6 minutes now, and our noodles are completely done. So I'm gonna add the sauce in here, and then we'll add in the noodles and mix everything together. Alright, so I have everything well combined here, and then I've just chopped up some scallions and cilantro. I'm going to put about half in here, mix it up, and then we'll use the rest for toppings. So I'm just going to throw that in there now. More of that. So for our toppings, we'll have some more scallions, some cilantro, and then some fresh lime to squeeze on top. And then I'll probably get out some sesame seeds too. But I'm going to mix this all up, and then I'll show you guys the final dish. Our delicious plate of stir fry. Let's give it a taste test. See if I can get some of everything. That'll do. That's so good. I love getting creative and throwing some spices together and just making something delicious like that. It's just a little bit spicy, not too much, and then the sugar is really helping just bring all the other flavors out, and the fresh lime is just so freaking good. You guys have to make this if you have some ramen in your pantry. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope that it was helpful to show you how you can be creative with ingredients that you have in your pantry to make something a little different than the same stuff that you've been having to eat for the last few weeks on quarantine. If you liked this video or you found it helpful how I put together the sauce, go ahead and give me a like down below. And then of course, don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss any of my future videos. I like to share recipe videos every Thursday at 3 p.m. So I hope to see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.